Hi guys, welcome to my channel. On today's episode, I'm sharing an easy fish recipe. I make this fish very often and it's so versatile. I can eat it with rice, by itself, with vegetables, salad, you name it. So when I'm pressed for time and I'm not sure what to cook, this is what I cook and I just love it. I start by cleaning off the fish with lime or lemon. This is very important because it helps get rid of the sliminess and the fishy smell. So you can't skip it. You have to take your time and make sure you get it done right. Otherwise, your fish is not going to taste right. So as you can see, I'm washing it with the water. Once I'm done with that, I pat it down with a paper towel to get rid of excess water because you want the marinade to stick to the skin of the fish so you can infuse it and give it more flavor. So now you season the fish with a little bit of seasoning salt and then you get it ready, rub it in, get it ready and set it aside until we're ready for it. In the blender, I have onion, ginger, and one red bell pepper. And now I'm adding this seasoning, which is garlic powder, a little bit of parsley, and a little bit of seasoning salt. I add a little bit of water to it so it will be easy for me to blend. So I cover and blend until it's nice and smooth. Once that's done, you set it aside. You get the fish and you season both sides of the fish with a little bit of oil, not too much, just enough so when you put it on the baking rack, it will not stick to it. This is a very delicate fish, so the oil will really help it not stick to the rack once we were ready to bake it. What's next is use half of the marinade we blended and set aside previously. You put some on it and you save the rest for the sauce later. I personally prefer to use my hand to rub in the marinade. Some people prefer to use the spoon. Some people prefer to wear the gloves. I like using my hand. That's what I'm used to doing. Whatever is best for you. The point is we want to make sure it's very well seasoned. So it doesn't matter how you do it. Just make sure it's done. And it's done the best. Once I'm done rubbing in the marinade, I cover it with a plastic wrap, make sure it's airtight, and put it in the fridge for at least an hour. It's been an hour and I just took the fish out of the fridge. So now what I'm going to do is transfer it to the baking pan. But before I do that, I'm going to oil the rack at the bottom of the pan because when I'm done cooking my fish, I want it all in one piece. I don't like it when it breaks. It's not pretty. It's not appetizing. I don't want any of that. So oiling is very important when you're using this fish. So now the fish is in the pan. I'm putting the excess marinade on it. Then I'm going to put it in a preheated oven, 350 degree, for 15 minutes. I'll pay close attention. You don't want to overcook it. So you put it in the oven for 15 minutes. And then after 15 minutes, you pull it out. And then you put more marinade on it. And then you put it back in the oven and bake it for another 15 minutes. You can turn the other side if you want to put more marinade on it, but I personally didn't because I don't want to break it. Either way, it will be cooked all the way through. This is an easy fish to cook. It doesn't take that long. You don't want to overcook it. Here it is, almost done. Doesn't it look beautiful? The next part of this recipe is the bell pepper sauce. So what you need is bell pepper, onion, half of the marinade we saved, any oil of your choice. I'm using coconut oil. 2 tablespoons of coconut oil was more than enough to fry it. It doesn't look much, but once it was melted, it was plenty. I then put in half of the marinade we had saved, and then I lowered the heat a little and fry it for a little bit. Just stir and fry, stir and fry. So when all the water has evaporated and you can see a little bit of oil coming up, then you add in the seasoning. Not much, just a little bit. So at this point, I'm just mixing in the seasoning that I just put in and maybe fry it for a minute and then add in the onions. We don't need to overcook this. We want the onion a little bit crunchy. So you don't even need to cook it for like not even 2 minutes. Just you stir it in, you add in your bell pepper, you stir it in, and that's that. It's done. Nice and easy, easy peasy. So once that's done, you transfer the fish into the bowl. Once the fish has been transferred, you just put the sauce on top of it, make it pretty, and you're ready to serve it. Enjoy it with rice, salad, vegetable, yam, or just by itself. Either way, it's delicious. I hope you like it. Give it a try and let me know how you like it. But before I go, I'm going to give you a closer look at how the inside of the fish is moist, tender, and flavorful. Doesn't it look amazing? Look at the heat coming out of it. It is so delicious. I promise you, if you try this, you will never regret it. Thank you so much for tagging along with me today. This is my first YouTube video. Yes, I was nervous. I tried my best. I hope you like it. Come back, subscribe, like, and until next time, smile. See miracles in life every day. Life is a miracle. Be grateful.